or gone. I've been gone a while. I'm trying out freestyle. I've never done this before, as you probably know, but I think it would help hearing about some musical inspiration that started with stammering. I think it goes like this. Lips fluttering when you're stuttering. It's hard to utter, or any other term for us not getting out your words. I think I'm a fanatic. I can form the words. I could do some freestyling lessons, so I'm winging it right now. I thought it would go a lot easier than this, but it's maybe I really will need to script something like this. There's a lot about stammering that I think people don't know, and if it's difficult to get out a word, people might. I know people without stammers get a bit uncomfortable, and they avert eyes and things, but I think, well, once we have something to say, we can go through amazing moments where we can completely hide it and be fluent as anyone, and it helps to have an interest in things as much as everyone does. So I notice I'm a lot more fluent, so I think some musical, like if you've, I can't even think of his name now. Gareth Cates. I think the first time he went on one of the shows, I can't remember. It was very difficult for him to speak, and then he started singing. So there's something magic about singing, and so I won't sing myself right now, but if my podcasting might be a good way to compete with the stammering, and I'd be concerned about posting anything. Right now I go by the name Socblog, and it's numerical so far. I might put I put a clothes bracket or two and have the topic of it on the inside, but I'll be stammering Owen again, but I feel happy enough now that I can show, like, it's called avoidance, I think, and the Maguire program, which Gareth Gates is a major sponsor of, and I think he went through it. Well, he's started on it as I forget what we called ourselves or were called, but just new people, and they were returning people, and they coached you next year, so it shows the use of experience, and I don't think I'd ever go back, but they're certainly helpful. But I've recently watched a video of the Stammering Gala. I didn't even know there was one, but it's a lot more common as other people's concerns and fears. Like, if you can't speak, there's equally people have perceptions about it, so, or people don't speak to each other, so it's grand. Like, if you're strangers maybe won't speak, but one of the challenges was to speak to people in the street, and well, ordinarily you might run a mile from people who, certain people you meet in the street, but like, you could walk up to someone and just say, "Hi, I've a Stammer," and tell them your name, but like, it's an interesting angle, even if I found it wasn't for me. But well, I think words are a poison chalice sometimes for me, but it's great to it's great to form words in your head, and if given a chance, and it helps for everyone, I guess. If you're if you form the words in your head, or it's easy for people who don't stammer. Personally, if everyone could take a minute and think about what they say, we might say less hurtful things to each other, and so I think it gives people some time to. They're good people, obviously, but just if people people have to take a minute or two to if sorry about that, if people have to take a minute to decide on what they're going to say, if they have a stammer, as people might say, as as they think about what they're going to say. So, well, basically I've a lot of time to think about it, so I wanted to get back to my podcasting. My freestyle attempts, I've been influenced by seeing friends and stuff. Like, I've interests in forms of what people might call edgy and things. Like, I know beatboxers and tattooists and people wouldn't immediately think like some musical tastes might be hard to imagine I like, but I from what I learn about myself and things was that people can like all sorts of things, and basically I just want to record myself speaking, so it might give me a chance just to figure out some things, but well, I have been watching myself, so I can watch the actual screen on the camera. That's the lens that's recording me, rather than just focusing on myself. Like, maybe people do that, so I could have laughed now, but Sir Connington off for now.